Hello there, Whimsy fam. It's been a few days. It's been about a week since I've uploaded any videos. I have just been having a time. The retrograde energies are just kicking my butt, and then now we have the 12/12 portal, which is all about subtleties, you know. I mean, at the end of the calendar year, you're in a mutable sign, Sagittarius. We're trying to tie up loose ends, and we've got solar flares on the way. And some people, some readings that I've been doing, and it might have been yours, as a matter of fact, we talked about what might happen in December, and at mid-December there is just some sort of major upheaval for some people. And at the same time, this isn't an in-your-face, portal. This is a blink and you'll miss it. Tiny synchronicities are supposed to be important. So we're going to read on how to navigate the 12/12 portal coming up here in 2 days. This is technically a timeless reading, but because if you found it, you're meant to be here. I've went ahead and I've drawn, some oracle cards here, and I think they actually are just a phenomenal representation of what you need to do on 12/12 to figure out your message, I guess, and your path. So I'm going to clarify this with tarot, but I think we should, we need to talk about these oracle cards real fast. This is the Dream Ritual oracle cards. So it appears that 12/12 is a good day to meditate, and to block out all the outer influences that are distracting us. It's really easy to get distracted this time of year. I think that leaving the house will seem chaotic. Any interactions that you have with people will probably seem chaotic because you're meant to relax, be calm, go deep into your inner self, your inner thoughts. Do something that helps you meditate, whatever that thing is, that helps you think. And pay attention to all the signs, all the random little thoughts that pop into your head right now. And we'll say through today, the 10th, through, say, this weekend, through the Geminid meteor shower peaks on Friday night, according to my calendar, assuming I wrote that down right. So there's just a lot of astrological events going on right now. And much like the tides, the forces of heavenly bodies affect things here on earth, and they affect us because we cannot separate ourselves from energy, right? You can't put yourself in a Faraday cage and not be affected by the energy. This is, for this year, it's your last great opportunity to get some healing in and get your mind organized for what's coming in Capricorn season and the new year. But in order to find those things, you're going to need to be still, right? reframe your path, take stock, but listen to the still small voices. All right, well, we'll get some clarifiers with the Tarot Grand Lux by Kiro Marchetti. I love him so much. I have 2 of his decks now. I want them all. I have another one coming on Thursday. He's an actual artist. There's no artificial intelligence images here. So I just feel like they speak. His art speaks very well. Okay, Spirit. What does the fam need to know to remember for the 1212 portal, please? What does the fam need to remember? Can I have, well, we'll just go for 1 card on each oracle card and see. But actually, I think I want to, well, no, I'm going to leave them in this order. Because I think healing is, you know, and reframing are the, it's hard to say which of those will need to come first. Do you reframe your opinions of things so you can heal that last little drop? Or is the healing that you're seeking going to happen so you can reframe for the upcoming year and the big changes that in the energies? You know, we have a new age of Aquarius happening properly, and you know, I'm not an astrologer, so see an astrologer for that. Jimmy at Tarot Ship on YouTube is a good astrologer to start with, I think. All right, Spirit, can I get a card on? Thank you. Relax, Queen of Wands. Maybe you're trying too hard to make things happen. Maybe it should be more effortless. Why calm? Thank you, Spirit. King of Wands. Again, interesting. Another Wands. Ideas. Inspiration. Yeah, because if you're relaxed and you're calm, then a divine inspiration can come in, and that's Wands. You know, it's a spark. These can also be, if you're a fire sign or have a fiery personality. Mastering your intuition, I think, is a big message for this portal. And you can't do that unless you're listening to it. Calm and relaxed. Why reframe, please? 7 of Wands. Yeah, you've just been fighting for so long, right? And let's see, I want to, they just keep coming out so fast. Let's give the other half of the deck a chance to talk, shall we? Spirit, can I have a, thank you. 8 of Coins. That's interesting. I think for some of you, you have, you know, a craft that you want to pursue. Or that's a way that you meditate, maybe knitting. I don't know why that popped to my head. I don't knit. Some of you know I make miniatures. I draw. Sometimes I write. Free writing could be a good one right now. Study. I would say, yeah, it's all about intuition and protecting your peace. Defending the progress that you've already made. If you're particularly spiritual, or I think it's a good time to pursue that. Let's see. Let's look at this Eight of Coins, because this deck has slightly different interpretations than what we're used to. Diligent study. I think that a spiritual practice, perhaps, again, all of this to me is saying meditation. Meditation, meditate, meditate, meditate. Do whatever you do that keeps you busy but lets your mind wander. Hiking, cleaning, cleaning, art, coloring. If you don't color, I highly recommend that. That's, it's a proven, art therapy is a proven discipline, right? I mean, how do you? Maybe comment below. Tell me how you meditate. Tell others how you meditate. Watching television and reading, not necessarily meditation. Something that you're doing to let your mind wander, and not mask what your feelings are or your ideas. Talk things through, perhaps. No swords here, but part of the lesson here, I think, is to just take 12-12 as a day for yourself as much as possible, or at least an hour or two out of that day to be still. Yeah. Well, we'll get some tea leaves and see if there's anything else. Actually, no. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to get another clarifier on each of these, I think. I'm kind of in the mode. I was just going to do tarot snacks today, and then, of course, they're fast, but and quick reads, but I think this just wants more. I didn't intend to do a 12-12 portal reading, but it kind of was just something that popped up because I had a day yesterday, and it all jives with the surrounding energies in the universe right now, and in the heavens. So, why the Queen of Wands, Spirit? Thank you. The Empress. Yeah, nice. Why the King of Wands, Spirit, please? Why the King of Wands? Thank you. The Hanged Man. New perspective. Yeah. That tracks. Why the Seven of Wands? Why the Seven of Wands? It's sort of the outlier here. Thank you. The Nine of Wands reversed. I'll check that and make sure it's supposed to be reversed. And why the Eight of Coins? Thank you. The Star. And the Four of Swords. Interesting. I'm running out of room. Yeah, I'm just going to set this here, sort of. There we go. Yes. This is all about getting yourself busted loose from whatever is holding you back. The psychologist Carl Jung believed that sometimes if we don't take a break and try to understand where we are, that the universe will put us in timeout. And it's for growth. It's not for punishment. I don't usually equate the dark night of the soul with the Eight of Swords, but sometimes it feels like this. It feels like an Eight of Swords when you have a dark night of the soul, right? And the High Priestess on the bottom of the other side of the deck, the other half of the deck. This is all about spiritual growth here. You know, the Queen of Wands, backed by the Empress, that's listening to your intuition, your fire, your spark, your inner spark. The Empress does that peacefully, in peace and quiet. The King of Wands, he's more putting that inner spark out into the world. And I think you need to not go out into the world right now. I think you need to be the hangman and stay home. Or, I mean, if you can, obviously, just find some time to try to look at the more subtle perspectives, not the obvious energies. Nine of Wands, yeah, well, I mean, bring down the boundaries. Stop being so defensive. Don't feel like everything is a battle, you know? Everything's not a battle. This isn't major arcana. This is minor arcana. This is minor everyday hang-ups. And if you have too much of these, then you can't be in flow. You know, so maybe reframe things in a gentler manner, a more positive manner. And let your boundary down, especially to spirit and what the universe is trying to tell you. And that's the same with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is resting, getting perspective. Yeah. And the Star, all of this, you know, it's designed to give you hope and move you further on your journey. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's just more confirmation. All of these tarot cards confirm what the oracle cards say. Rest, relax, reframe, and heal. And they may seem like small things, but I think that it's going to have it might be a very quiet day, but it's going to have a large impact on the future, I think. I think it's always wise to try to pay attention to the energies of the universe so you're not working against them. And they also give you an idea of the cyclical nature of the energies, the way it ebbs and flows, and how you can be in flow with it, right? Okay, now we'll get some tea leaves. We'll get some tea leaves. I don't have any idea what's going to happen here. It was just, what else can we do? We'll get some tea leaves. Tea leaves, thank you. Angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Yeah, I mean, people mistake the nature of angels, okay? Especially in the Judaic religions. We're taught that angels are to do God's bidding and not ours, and that they don't really like us very much, that they're jealous of us, but that's not true. Angels are a gift to humans, you know, and they're just another force that's trying to bring balance and learning to everyone. So don't be afraid to ask them for guidance, right? All right, anything else? Thank you. Grapes. Okay. Time to go out and have fun. Interesting. And this keeps coming out. Money and property through a inheritance, winning, or windfall. This is, I think, separate, but I mean, watch for, it may be one of the signs. Something that you need to see, a subtle sign. A little bit of a message is telling you to possibly do something that leads to this. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. Vase. Secret admirer. Okay, and I got another one flipped over here. That I think was from before. Let me get the other half. This tea leaf deck, there's just so many. You can't hold them all in your hand at once. Okay, what's this one? Feel something lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Yeah, I mean, that I think is it's a natural state of being for humans, right? But, and on the bottom is peace and harmony, wind chimes. It's much easier to see what is lacking than what is already here. And growth and motion doesn't always feel obvious, right? But I think after this is all said and done, that you'll be able to go out and have more fun, I think. But again, you know, even despite the pressure on us to go out and have fun, despite the pentacle pressure on us, that it never quite feels like everything is going our way. We have this misunderstanding that unless it feels like Harry Potter drinking liquid luck, right? That good things aren't happening. It's just in our perspective, and we have to sometimes look for them. All right, we're going to get a monster or two or whatever comes out for advice, which I actually haven't shuffled yet, so let me just do that. If you're, you know, hungry for more details, check out my playlists. I did miss Saturday's live stream. The internet was really bad, and it was cold and nasty, and I didn't feel good, and I'd had a day, and I just didn't feel like my energy should be shared. So, but I'm still trying for tomorrow night. That's December 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will have a live stream and do free tarot readings. I do have two people that we had technical difficulties, so there's 10 more slots other than those two people, assuming that they show up. If they don't, there will be 12 slots for readings tomorrow night. So come hang out with us. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave an emoji, a comment at the bottom. It really helps the channel grow. And it helps me know that what I'm telling you it resonates, because sometimes it's hard for me to tell with no feedback. So, you know, you have the free will. How you react to this, it's all you. You can choose your reactions, and it's your power and your right. All right, Spirit, let's see. What advice do you have for the fam about this 12/12 portal, please? Advice advice. Any last advice, please? Any last advice, please? Nope. There it is. Conjure the magic. Yeah, I think it's really all about a very powerful introspective opportunity. And bloom in the mud on the bottom. Oh, isn't that a lovely card? Isn't she beautiful? Whatever stress and whatever energies that you're battling, take a breath. Don't be afraid to take a breath. You know? If you're still and quiet in your thoughts, then spirit can get in those thoughts and give you some inspiration. That's how you conjure the magic. We'll get the book for this, but because as I've said many times, the book is better advice than anything I could think up, I think. The book is so very well done, and this deck is so very well done, and I love it. I highly recommend it. It's the Wisdom of the Wild Things Oracle. Oh, there went UPS. No packages for me today. Okay, fam. Conjure the magic. Magic is real. I don't mean hocus pocus, sleight of hand trickery. More like abracadabra. An Aramaic word meaning I create as I speak. This is the time for believing. Aramaic, you know, is the language of Christ. That's the language that they spoke when Christ was alive. This is the time for believing. Draw close to wonder. Embrace possibilities and stand firm in your own vision. Your dreams ache for a way into the world. You are their magic carpet, delivering them from the ethers into the reality. Let yourself be their ally by holding on to truth behind all manifestations. Seeing is not believing. Believing is seeing. You've got to believe in magic before it appears. Yeah, actually, absolutely everything that I was saying. You know, but you have to create a place of stillness so you can do this. And don't let these small, subtle signs pass you by, right? We have a major solar flare happening right now. It's supposed to hit us around the 12th. I don't know. Maybe there'll be borealis. If you're in the, you know, semi-far north or the semi-far south, watch out for that. I know the northwestern hemisphere will have that geminid meteor shower coming up. And the kind of inspiration you're going to get from the 1212 portal will be fast, like a shooting star. It'll burn really bright, but you have to be paying attention in order to see it, which is why I'm saying do whatever you can do to be introspective and some sort of meditation. Yeah? Well, fam, I think this is your reading. If you are particularly susceptible to this energy right now, and I have been with things in retrograde and just old memories and, you know, things that spirit has towered out of my life, you know, coming back to haunt me, bringing back the past. You can get lost in that. So don't forget to conjure the magic and bloom in the mud, yeah? It's an opportunity, this portal, to to get that message, you know, to see that message, that still small voice message. I really hope this helps. Have a great rest of your week. Love you. Bye.